Does your child struggle with spasticity in the hand or the arm or the fingers because of cerebral palsy or another neurological disorder? I'm Jen Stewart, an Anat Baniel Method practitioner, and today I'm going to show you a simple 2-minute exercise that you can do right at home with your child to help reduce spasticity and get more range of motion in the hand and the fingers. These are gentle, brain-based exercises. There's no force and no stretching, just small, mindful steps to help your child's brain release the chronic contractions that are causing the spasticity. Remember, muscles don't operate in isolation. Muscles contract and release because of the signals the brain is sending to the muscles. So these gentle exercises can help your child's brain reorganize their movement patterns and reduce spasticity. Now, the best part is you don't need special equipment, just your soft, gentle hands and your child in their most comfortable position. Now, Goldie here is comfortable on her back and she has a lot of spasticity in her arms and her wrists and her fingers. And I'm gonna help her brain reorganize this spasticity, this muscle contraction, into releasing those contracted muscles and exploring a new way to move. And you can start by observing your child in how they like to organize their body. Where are they the most comfortable? So for some kids, the spasticity in the arm and the hand kind of curl inwards like this. For other kids, it's outwards like this. You observe your own child, and the steps are the same for no matter where your child's hand lays the most natural for them, the most comfortable for them in this moment. And now your job is to help support your child in whatever configuration is the most comfortable for them and bring their brain's awareness to what they're already doing and then add in some gentle variation. Now, the easiest way to grab the brain's attention, to get their brain aware of what they are already doing, is to use their hand and self-reference themselves. So however your child's hand is lying and their arm is lying, gently hold them by the arm. I often like to go up here where the wrist is because it's easier to turn the wrist like this. Sometimes I'll grab the elbow too. It just depends on what I feel is the most comfortable for the child. I very, very rarely grab onto the hand or the fingers at first because most often you will get a reaction of them clenching even further like this. So if that's true for your child, make sure you're not touching their hand or their fingers. That will often trigger the brain into an even more like a fight or flight response, of contraction even more. So I'll either go down to the wrist or the forearm or even further down if you feel like that's even triggering for them, and rest my hand on the elbow so I can guide the arm and their hand with their elbow. Sometimes I'll even go to the shoulder blade too. So in this case, I'm gently guiding Goldie's hand to make a connection with her face, wherever it lands. I'm not too worried about the details. I just want her brain to have the experience of her hand making a connection to another body part, in this case, her face, in a comfortable, enjoyable way. So I'm guiding her hand around her face wherever it's the most comfortable. So for most kids, it's not super comfortable to go way up high, so then you just don't go there. You keep it down low here and explore their jawline or their neck, or maybe they can only go to their chest. So that's where you hang out and explore. And I'm guiding her either with the elbow or with the arm. I'm not forcing anything. I'm simply bringing her brain's awareness to where her hand is comfortable in space. And this is called self-referencing. Now, we self-reference ourselves all the time. We're tucking our hair back behind our ear, we're rubbing our nose, we're rubbing our palms on our pants, we're adjusting our clothing. We're always kind of double checking where we are in space, and it's our brain's way of gathering up information about where are we in space? Where does their hand comfortably touch their face? How long is their arm? How do their hands fit with other body parts? This is critical information the brain needs to move us through space, to move us through the world. And it's such a simple, simple thing that you can help your child's brain gather up this information. So now I'm guiding her hand gently to self-reference her legs and her knees. And you'll see, again, I'm not pulling on the fingers or the hands or making her hand go anywhere that's uncomfortable for her. So I'm keeping it within a comfortable zone for her and going slow enough so that if she wants to, she can self-explore. And you can see there's a moment here where her little fingers come out and she's actually exploring her knee all by herself. So we've captured her brain's attention to something different, to a new movement, to releasing the spasticity long enough to explore her own knee, her own body part. This is huge. This is a huge change in how her brain has usually organized her body. We've created a little door of opportunity for her to explore something new. So that's as simple as it can be, is taking 2 minutes out of your day to slow everything down. Have gentle hands guiding your child's elbow or shoulder or arm, and have them self-reference themselves in whatever way is the most comfortable for them. And you will start to see them explore new movement patterns, a softening of the fingers out of natural curiosity, and new exciting ways of moving start to grow. So let me know down below if you've tried something like this, or if you're following along, and what results have you noticed. And if you want more detailed videos and step-by-step directions on how to use these brain-based exercises to help your child reduce spasticity, you can check out the Mindful Movement program down below, or head over to this video and watch more.